All right, welcome to Star Trek Adventures Rogue, Season 1, Episode 10. This is our season finale. The last thing you guys remember was selling those Romulan disruptors to the Maquis. You start to come to. And Bill, as you start to come to, you hear, Captain, the Klingons are firing on us.
Klingons? The Klingons circling my Uranus? I start looking for a weapon. What's going on?
Max,
Mm-hmm.
as you start to come to, you are standing in a large med bay.
Okay.
Clark, as you start to come to, you are seated at a helm, but it is not the rabbit's foot. Derek, as you start to come to,
Traitor.
as you start to come to, you hear in Klingon, you hear, Captain, our weapons have only made a glancing blow.
Stay.
As the three of you who are not Klingons, you look around. Bill, you are seated in the middle of a Starfleet bridge. Max, as you look around, you realize that you are in fact in a Starfleet med bay.
Like a starship
Yeah.
med bay.
Yeah.
I think
Starfleet.
at this point, I think red alert.
And Clark, you realize you are looking at an LCARS display in front of you, and it's a helm station, and there's a massive screen in front of you, and Bill and Clark, you guys both see a Klingon bird of prey in front of you. Derek, you realize you are on a Klingon bridge, seated in the captain's chair, and there is a Federation Ambassador class starship on your view screen.
Okay.
Status report.
Stop everything. Where's my captain's chair? Forget about the Klingon bird of prey.
and that's when we get to the commercial.
That and now the intro rolls. And you said, where's my captain's chair? Man, a human seated next to you in a Starfleet uniform turns and looks at you and goes, Captain, you're sitting in it. What are you talking about?
This does not look like my chair. This is not my chair. All right. Scan the bird of prey. We get to kill Derek. We get to kill Derek.
You think you will.
Bill, I'll let you roll for the tactical officer. It's going to be a difficulty 1, and your target number is 13.
What am I rolling? Attribute discipline.
No,
It's not yours. I'm letting you roll for your tactical officer.
Oh, okay. Just roll above
13. Yeah.
Below.
Or below. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. I got a 14 and a 2, baby.
Okay, you scan the bird of prey. The tactical officer behind you. You turn around and it's an Andorian female, and she leans over and she goes, Captain, they are armed and fixing to fire on us.
Shields up. Red alert.
Did it too soon. Damn it.
Klaxons go off. Everything, all the, red alert stuff starts going. Derek,
Derp.
you hear one of the Klingons say, "Captain, should I fire again?"
What? Wait.
Wait.
Do you question me?
No, sir.
Then do as I say and wait. Hail. Hail.
He looked kind of confused and he reached down. Yes, sir. Bill, your tactical officer behind you says, "Captain, they're hailing us."
What are shields at?
Right now we're at maximum.
Good. Bring up comms.
The two of you pop up on screen to each other.
Do I recognize him?
You.
Yes.
Okay.
You.
Nash, Bridges, why did you fire upon my ship?
Why are you?
Why are we on this ship?
I don't know. I just woke.
At this
to
point,
my quarters. Like take this to my private quarters now. Because I don't want to go. Yeah.
When you asked him that, half of your crew looked at you like you were weird.
What the hell are you looking at?
The first officer seated next to you for Bill, the first officer leans in and goes, "Sir, you referred to his mother as a targ."
She is. Shut up.
And when you went on, Derek, on your end, when this comes up, one of your officers leans in and goes, "That human insulted your mother."
She was. She is.
Like we both hear this on both ends. We're looking at the first officers.
He's not. No lie was told. He knows her.
Hey, Nash. Now that we got all the pleasantries out of the way, you want to hang out?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But I punched my first mate just so I can regain my control because they're violent.
Emilio's at helm,
Can I
right?
just punch him?
Yeah, you can punch him if you want.
Yeah, just like I'm reestablishing my dominance.
Okay, roll your daring and security.
All right, daring. All right, 20 die, right?
2d20.
All right, 2d20. Okay, cool. Okay, daring and what?
Security.
Security.
Okay, 11, 4. I got 12 and 14.
So how many successes?
I guess one success. All right, two.
One?
Wait. My daring's 11 and my security's 4.
So 15
need
or lower hits.
Yeah, so both hit.
So you got
two
two successes? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh boy. He actually deflects it and comes up and goes like this straight to you, and I mean he does 5 stress, which knocks you plumb out. Cerise and Emilio, you guys see this on the screen.
Nash gets knocked the hell out?
He just got knocked the hell out because he wanted to
I
pick
run
a
up to
foot.
the screen. You got knocked the hell out! He'd appreciate it. All right. That's it.
Mother loves those movies.
What do you call it? I'm gonna hold on. Tactical. Bring up a picture of a 1978 Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh god.
Your tactical officer says, "Okay," and then on the corner of the screen, it pops up.
Transfer the image so they can see it.
Okay, and so she sends it over.
What color is it?
Oh no, yellow.
Punch buggy yellow, no punchback, bitches. Emilio, fire all phasers. No punchbacks.
Emilio, you look at your comm. You already know that you're not tactical. You don't have any weapons control.
Yeah, everybody shoot. I don't care. Evasive maneuvers, Emilio.
That I can do.
I'm going to die. I'm about to die.
Emiliolo.
All right, let's see what the doctor's doing.
So I appear to be in a Starship med bay. Red alert has just sounded. So, am I in a Starfleet uniform?
You look down, and you are definitely in a Starfleet uniform.
Well, it looks good on you, Max.
Thank you. Is there a reflective surface anywhere nearby?
Yeah,
Am I me?
you are you.
Okay. First thing, nurse, prepare for incoming wounded. Computer, stardate.
The current star date is, and it gives the appropriate star date, and it's the date you expect it to be.
Okay. Anything that I can see on the screen that says what ship this is?
I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
could
die.
probably pull it up. You could probably
Yeah.
ask the computer.
Yeah.
The computer says, this ship is designated USS Shirley Temple Ambassador Class NCC 27889.
Okay.
And just so you guys know, Shirley Temple was an ambassador.
Right.
She was a U.S. ambassador in the, I want to say, late 80s, early 90s.
Oh,
And all ambassador class starships are named
Hey,
after ambassadors.
Captain,
What's this one called?
the Shirley Temple.
But you don't know that yet.
The SS Shirley Temple.
It's the good ship
you serious?
lollipop.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, that was a real ship in the in Next Generation. Remember when Riker was screwing with that guy, and and what starship did you come in? Riker's like the lollipop.
Oh God.
This is like first season.
Yeah, I remember.
that was out of the Shirley Temple or a gay bar.
Or both. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll call the bridge. This is the chief medical officer. Is
Hey,
everything?
Dr. Rowe. I let him know in my voice. Hey, Dr. Rowe, what's going on? You woke up to
Cerise?
somebody
Is that-
too, huh?
Oh Jesus! What the hell's going on? There's a-
You know there's a public comm, right? We're good. We're all good. Just relax. Listen, I look over to tactical. When you scan, how many Klingons aboard?
It's one of the small.
I just want a number, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's there's about 12.
Prepare to bring over 11 Klingons to medical bay.
You're sending them here?
Oh, don't worry. They'll be unconscious. Okay, let's go. Phasers. More phasers. All the phasers. Emilio, start spinning this ship around so that we get all the phasers. Bow, 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 bow. Turn the ship around. Make it twerk. That'll give him something to think about.
Okay.
my
You know what? We'll role play any kind of starship battle on this more than anything. I'll have you guys roll, but I'm not going to get into deep rules on this.
Mhm.
So we'll have Emilio roll your daring and con. And you've got navigation, right? Or no, navigate. I don't. It'd probably be like a helm type thing, right?
No.
Yeah.
He's on evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, I've got helm operations. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 2 successes.
All right. So I give you a point of momentum there. And then who wants to roll for the tactical officer?
Doc, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I can do that. So 2 dice, 13 or less, is it?
Yeah. And firing, we'll even say the discipline is 3. So, and we're going to say that there's a focus on that. So anything under 3 will be kind of
Okay, okay. Only 1 success. Got an 11 and a 16.
So, as the ship, clearly the flying is looking great. If, in fact, Emilio, if you want to describe what kind of flight pattern you're doing.
Okay, it's corkscrew, but not only is the ship doing the motion that way, but internally as well of that motion, the ship is also doing 360. So it's
That's insane.
Increase inertial dampeners.
Yes.
And
These are not small ships.
None of the weapons fire are hitting this Klingon ship. You know what? I'm just going to say that Nash starts to come to. And you look at the view screen and you see this ship doing some wacky maneuvers. And it's firing and it is not hitting the ship.
I'm doing the space version of donuts in the lawn, just
Okay. Calm down, okay?
Yeah, these are not small ships. Everyone's. Is there passengers on this thing as well? Don't know if there are on the Ambassador class.
Yeah, the Ambassador class has a saucer separation, so I would assume there's a reason for that. I mean, at the time, the only class ship bigger than that's a Galaxy class.
It's the Galaxy, yeah.
So I would imagine probably, because I mean, it was the predecessor to the Galaxy.
Yeah. Okay, so we all get spun around.
Your Nash, you hear the first officer say, "Prepare to return fire."
Relay that order. Like, what are we firing at?
I don't think you're the captain anymore, bud.
We are firing at that Federation ship.
Wait.
Or were you not too stupid to remember?
No, I saw your mother's face. That's what knocked me out. But like, you want to do this again?
Do you?
Yeah.
Yes. Like I could do this all day. Let's do this.
Okay, if you really want to do that.
While this is going on, I'm heading to the bridge.
Okay.
Bring barf bags.
Nash.
Emilio apparently took a Viagra.
I need Nash needs to make a daring security check.
All right. 17, 14.
All right, how many successes?
Out of 11 and 4. Yeah.
So 1 success.
1 success.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna lose again. I'm gonna
Pox upon the
kick
die.
you in my ass.
No, this time you managed to get your hit on him. You want to tell me how you knocked this dude out?
That Italian magic, it works.
Punch him in the face, and then I throw him. Into the out of my bridge.
So you just grab him, walk him to the back, and where the door
Airlock.
Yeah.
Well, it's the door to the bridge, and you just throw him out the door into the main hallway. You come back into the bridge, and now
does anybody else have any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay.
What are your orders?
Hail the Federation ship. See what kind of madness their captain possesses.
Sirius, your tactical officer leads 40. Captain, they're hailing us again.
Oh my God! Bring him up on screen. We've all got barf bags. My first officer has 2 barf bags, 1 on each antenna. Like we are not doing good after this corkscrew crap that just went on.
At this point,
I've just called security on Emilio.
At this point, the turbo lift doors open. The doctor comes out.
Oh my God!
I'll look around the bridge. So yeah, as if I need to ask, how's everyone's feeling?
Like they just popped the top on a champagne bottle.
The first officer stands up and says, "Doctor, the captain seems to not be himself, and I recommend." And he looks kind of like unsure about it, and he goes, I recommend.
I stare dead at her.
Okay, so I'll come down and have a look at the captain. How you how is everything?
I was doing good. I was doing good until a couple seconds ago, until this thing started talking over here.
I think maybe we should discuss this in your ready room.
There's a battle going on over here. Not good. I'm good.
Under doctor's orders, let's go and discuss it in your ready room, shall we?
And
I'm not going to the ready room.
The doctor,
I'm not going to the ready room.
You do see your friend Nash on the screen in full Klingon getup.
Okay.
Yeah, that's obviously as chief medical officer, I can override you as captain.
Okay.
We are going to your ready room.
Everybody stop. What I want is a search for a yellow crystal. Remember, Doc? Yellow crystal?
I know all about that. Let's go and discuss it let's go and have a quiet conversation to discuss your competency.
My competency. I'm in my mind. I was like, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. That's what's about to happen. I'm gonna competently knock you the fuck out. Take Emilio. I say out loud. Take Emilio.
I don't need. He's not running the ship.
The first officer looks at you.
I grab you by the freaking lapel and I drag you outside.
The first
I'm
officer,
gonna press you up against the freaking side of the freaking door. As soon as the door closes, I'm like, "You pulled me off my bridge, motherfucker! What do you want?"
To try and figure out what the hell is going on, and the best way to do that is between us, not in front of everybody else.
We could do that up here. Have you lost your mind? Are you good?
Oh shit! I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
We walk back in. Are you sure you're good?
Hold on.
Mother.
I'm fine. In my head, yeah, I'm fine.
Hold on. Pause. While you guys are in that ready room, Nash, the first officer of the Federation ship, looks at you and goes, "Sir, we don't know what happened. We're allies here. I'm going to take temporary command. Please, let's end this fight."
That was 4 seconds.
Agreed.
NPCs don't take my thunder. I'm a whoop her.
Now you come out. You come out as you hear him basically saying this.
Sit down and not in my chair. Nash,
I'm not.
lower shields.
Are you sure?
I point over to. Did you seriously just say that out loud in front of your crew? Lower your shields. I turn to my people. Lower shields.
The tactical officer says, "Aye, Captain."
Yeah, you better say that with a little more vigor in your throat. Full chest. I walk back over. I want all shields lowered. No shields. Anybody. Your side. Did they lower their shields yet?
Your crew's looking at you, Nash.
Lower
Shoot.
shields as well. That's just trust me. Trust me, I got this.
So this time in my head, to Cerise, what the hell is going on?
I don't know, mother fathead. Look for the crystal. The crystal did something. I'm positive it's a crystal. I mean, either that or
What?
somebody
What?
got into the freaking Cardassian wine stuff, but like the Cardassian ale. But I'm saying, I think it's the crystal. It might be the reality gem.
What are you talking about? What crystal? We gave the crystal back to the guy weeks ago.
Okay, did he get all three of the crystals together and he formed the Infinity Gauntlet? Because I said this would happen.
Well, so did I. But here we are.
And at this point, your first officer looks at you and says, "Captain, what is going on and what are you guys talking about?"
We're not. This is in our heads.
It isn't our
We're
pay
telepathic.
Oh,
Pay
okay.
attention, GM. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. While they're doing this, can I be talking to their first officer? Tries to figure out what's going on. Like, why are we here? Because
While this is going on, because Emilio had his mad 5 minutes with the ship, I'll use that as an excuse to go and check on him and to actually go and check on him and say, make sure you okay. Because obviously he's been sat up the front there all this time while Bill's been running around. So, Emilio, you okay? You all good? Yeah.
You
I
see
take it
what
we
I'm
all
planning?
look like
Do you see
we
what
all
I'm
look like
planning?
ourselves. Yeah.
I've never been
Yeah, I do.
in control of something like this, man. You can't pull me off. You have to pry it from my fingers, my cold dead fingers.
Sedate that
I
man.
think yes.
they're embarrassing.
I'm going to use my stress disorders focus and just give him a quick pep talk just to bring him down a notch.
Oh my god, you're embarrassing me in front of the Klingons.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
Okay, so
I'm embarrassed, and I don't even know these guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
Captain, what do you say we come over to your ship and hang out for a minute?
Agreed. We need to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
then-
right, Chief Medical Officer and this psychopath on helm. We're gonna go and talk to the other guys. You're in charge, but lady, I'm warning you.
You putting the tactical officer in charge or the first officer in charge?
First officer.
That's a dude.
I thought that was the Andorian chick.
No, that's your tactical officer.
Oh, what's this chick?
Oh, the first officer's
He's
a
a
guy.
dude.
Oh, okay. What is this dude?
Human.
Okay, fine. Boring. Anyway, boring like this guy's mother. At least she's not a target anymore. All right, let's
while he's doing this, while he's doing that, I will be introducing myself to the Andorian tactical officer. Hey, how you doing?
I grab him by the collar. Come on, Doc.
The first officer says, "Captain, what is going on?"
We're about to find out. We'll be get. Do you know we're still on? Do you know we're still? Turn off the screen.
Screen goes off.
Will, motherfucker, are you seriously questioning after all this craziness? And we just got hit by a psychic Klingon attack, and you're gonna sit here and you're gonna start questioning me in front of the Klingons? Really? Is that what's happening on this ship?
Well,
Is that what's happening on this ship?
It seems like you know him.
Him who? Oh,
Klingon?
yeah, yes, I know him. That's why I'm cracking a joke.
We almost got into a fight and almost started an intergalactic incident.
No, we didn't stand. You weren't paying attention. Okay, you were hit by the psychic attack too. But I have psychic powers, and that's how come I was able to overcome it. For crying out loud, it's a good thing you were on Helm. I can only imagine what you would have done if you were on Helm. Corkscrew attack.
At that point, you hear, Captain. You turn your head at the science station, and a Vulcan stands up.
That's not him,
It
is it?
says, I did not detect any psychic attack.
Okay. I know you Klingons like to think you're all fancy pants and all this stuff and whatnot. Okay, but listen, at the end of the day, here's the trick. Ain't nobody trifling here, all right? You didn't detect a psychic attack? Oh no, I guess one didn't happen. But guess what? Sometimes there are other people who have psychic abilities also, and they can detect what's going on. How do you explain all the craziness?
I'll hold up my head to the science officer. The nature of the attack was more empathic in nature, and as Vulcans repress your emotions, it is far less likely that you would have been affected or even have noticed it. But Betazoids and Deltans, like ourselves, would definitely be aware of it.
Fascinating. He turns back to his station.
Yeah, mind your station and your beeswax. All right. Let's go over here.
He just turns his head
Security
back
watch.
toward you and does the eye cock thing.
Yeah, I got a cock for you. Anyway, let's go. Let's go over to this. Let's go over to this Klingon ship. They're clearly we may be a little bit loco, but those guys are actually crazy. So let's go over to the
So that's
Klingon
where we
ship.
belong. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And see what's going on.
You guys
God.
beam over to the Klingon ship, and
While we're beaming, also, guys, look around, like far deep space scanners on full. See if you can find a what do you call it? A tag for a small shuttlecraft, like for transport. You know what I'm saying? See if you can find it might be anywhere around here. It's look for either the Lucky Rabbit's Foot or Firefly. Either one, you'll find it. Let's go. Change the tags once in a while.
you guys.
So- Where are we, first of all? I'll ask Cerise, where exactly are we? I know I checked it.
No.
I checked it's the right date.
Mhm.
But
I as we're going towards the transporter room, I look up on the walls for any plaques. What's the name of the ship we're on?
at the Shirley Temple.
Is it seriously the Shirley Temple? They're seriously naming it. Fucking Derek.
Who's
Anyway.
Shirley Temple?
We got to get off the ship as quickly as possible, man. Anyway. Okay.
And do you think going onto a Klingon ship is a good idea? Okay, let's go with
Well, it
that.
depends. What's the name of the Klingon ship?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, see? You think that you know
So-
all the play. That's why I'm the captain.
Then
Okay.
it must be. It must be.
No, but seriously, when you think about it, if he leaves and comes over here, there is 11 more Klingons over there. Who knows where they're already trying to shoot us up, all right? But if we go over there, these guys aren't going to do anything. That's stupid, right? Right?
Well, we can only hope.
Okay,
Are
so
human.
I think that we're better off going to the Klingon ship as opposed to him coming over here. Okay, let's go.
Gotcha.
all right, you guys beam over to the Klingon ship. Nash is already waiting in their transporter room. We'll assume
Oh
that
my
Nash
God.
beamed you guys over
You're
himself.
gonna bend
I'm
us
thinking-
over.
Beamed
Oh
you
no,
over.
it's that kind of a ship. Beam us back. Why is he trying to put a mop on my head?
No, man.
I woke up.
Oh my God.
Makta! I give him a big hug.
I
And
look,
I know I said it wrong.
it's like, please don't embarrass me in front of the Klingons.
I'm sorry, you were on screen when you got knocked out, and it was a good 2 minutes. Like, I couldn't embarrass you anymore, dude. Like you were.
I got
laying
my.
down.
He got knocked out.
Yeah, you drool like down the face and everything, man.
I
It was
got
really
my
bad.
lick back.
I suppose my instinct will be to try and examine him.
I'm
want-
done. I already got my doctor. I'm fine. Jeez.
Oh, right. You have doctors? Oh, okay.
Klingons have doctors.
Oh, they do. But as General Martok said, they're not very good. He said Klingons make great warriors, but not very good doctors.
Yeah, the disgraced ones become doctors.
He did that when he had an injury, and he wanted Bashir to check him out because of that reason.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So what are we doing?
Is it just us where we are now? Is it just the four of
I'm
us?
taking him to my quarters.
Okay.
You what?
Emilio, what in the hell are you doing? Are you sucking down a pixie stick?
No, they're like candy canes, but they're fruit flavors.
Fruit flavors. So you got a fruity little cane.
This one's bubblegum.
So even on
Did you get those out? Did you get those out of the vending machine? Did you bring that with you?
Oh.
No, you got it on the replicator on the way down.
Nice.
Okay, what is going on?
I peed in your cup, Derek. That's why it's yellow.
Makes sense.
All right. So let's. Do you have a fairly private room that we can get to the deck in case your first officer comes back? Like,
My first officer is kicked off my bridge.
yeah, I know. So in case he comes back, I covered it in my
He's
speech.
not coming back.
Yeah,
He's not coming back.
He's taking over this place. Okay, so listen. What the frick? What's going on? Nobody remembers
I woke
anything?
up here. I woke
I
up
remember.
here.
I remember going off with one of the marquee girls, and then I was here.
The hell did I tell you? What did I tell you
We
about?
were having a party.
Party my ass. Hey, listen, go ahead, check yourself. Check all of us. Scan us.
Okay. Get my medical
Check
tricorder
the
and
tachyons, all that
Are we
stuff,
the same
man.
ages?
You all appear to be pretty much as you were before, just in Starfleet uniforms and a Klingon uniform. What was the doctor checking?
I'm just doing, first of all, basic medical scan of
Okay.
everybody to make sure that everyone is okay.
Control medicine.
Control.
While he's doing that, I'm going to try
15.
something that I don't think any of you guys thought of before.
Can
Computer,
I
end program. We're not on the holodeck?
No.
Damn. Well, that's shotgun method. That's one thing we don't have to worry about.
Are you serious? How do you wake up in the morning?
My next trick
Okay.
is see if we're in the Matrix.
So, if I can, I'm going to use my xenobiology because you are all aliens to me, which is handy because I rolled a 5 and I need a 15 or less, and I rolled a 20.
Okay.
So perfectly normal.
So, can I use the point of momentum to buy off the complication?
yeah, we can let them cancel.
Cool. So I'll check everybody. I take it everyone medically is who they should be and how they should be.
Everybody is as close to what you can remember as possible. Obviously, the records in your Starfleet medical tricorder
Mhm.
are gonna. I mean, it's showing no flaws, and like I said, compared to what you can remember, it looks on the up and up.
Is there any sign of alcohol in any of our systems? Because we were all partying, getting drunk on Romulan ale the last time we were together. Is there any residual traces of alcohol in our system?
Make another scan.
Okay.
I'm going to give him an assist this time because he sucks.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. So I'm going to give you the point of momentum, and the only one that may have alcohol in his system would be Nash,
Okay.
because Klingons drink a lot.
Yeah.
In other news, water's wet.
Yeah.
I was drinking out of my
So-
Cavassier,
Probably blood wine, but yeah.
No, that's just the name. That's the name of it. It's the name of the brand. My capacity bloodline. Made,
Gotcha.
made from the finest of breast milk. Blood milk.
Damn you. All right. Well, you know
Okay,
what?
so
How
yeah.
about this? How about we start looking up some ship logs, all right? Specifically personnel files, and see who the three of us are, right? If
Okay.
they've got detailed records to say that we were always in Starfleet, then we're clearly in some kind of a mirrorverse.
What's one of those?
Yeah, sounds computer.
Do I have a
I
beard?
want you to
Do I have a
use your
little mustache?
imagination.
I can do that. Okay, yeah.
It's
So
my ship. So they have my computer. They have my logs.
Okay.
so yeah, we'll look up.
All right. Well, on the Klingon ship, you guys are Nash. You're pulling up what would be your backlogs, and it seems like you've been serving on this Klingon ship for a while. You've been in the Klingon Defense Force your entire career, and you're not not highly decorated, but you have no dishonors either. You're just kind of there for as far as the Klingon goes.
That's hurtful.
Lowbrow. Damn.
God.
But on a small ship like this, that would make sense because the smaller ships are usually sent on scouting missions more than anything.
Great.
Didn't you used to be Nash? You were at one time in the Klingon Defense Force, weren't you?
For a minute?
Why did you leave?
Never said why.
Well, have a look up at your record for.
Oh no! I looked it up. Something didn't happen.
According to the records, nothing ever happened. You never left the Defense Force. However,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think what he's asking you is why did you leave the Defense Force?
And I know, and I'm trying to be mysterious and shit.
Oh,
Okay.
Shoot. I see where you're going with this. Guys, we're gonna have to go over to back
We're
to
gonna
my
have to go
ship.
back to. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you take 2 security officers with you, Nash?
Yeah.
This way we're bringing down the number of Klingons on the opposing ship and put your second officer in charge.
Right. My tactical officer, you're right in the bridge. Security officer did with me.
okay. So you take 2 security officers, and you guys are all beaming over to the temple.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
Like
First off, we're changing that name.
Trash.
Okay. I'm going to look up, and we'll see if you've been using the if you've actually been looking back on these records there, Derek. I'm going to look up to Spra.
You're looking at what?
To Spra. She is the Vulcan who tried to teach me how to mind meld, the way that Vulcans mind meld. And it was through her that I saw Space Cthulhu and said, F it, and I'm leaving, and F Klingons, and I'm leaving Starfleet.
You mean F Vulcans?
What did I say?
Klingons?
Klingons.
My bad. Yeah, Vulcans.
Okay. And she, as part of your backstory, she was a Starfleet officer.
She was in, with me.
Okay. You look her up, and she is currently serving on a starship.
Okay. So somehow we didn't, somehow I didn't leave. That's some weird stuff.
And
That
I
is
grew up.
really weird stuff. Okay. Spra was really cool with me. How far out is she?
She's, what do you mean, like as far as her ship?
Yes.
It's quite a distance away, but you can still
I want
communicate.
to, yeah, I want to communicate with her at the very least. I'm like, guys, look around, see if you can find something. I'm gonna go have a private
Oh.
conversation. All right.
I'm going to go and check my record. As far as I recall, for my backstory, I grew up on one of the Deltan moons, which is one of the few moons where they allowed non-Deltans because their empathic abilities are all the time, and they kind of struggle a bit with other humanoids. So I was kind of used to them. I just want to see at what point did I go and attend the academy, because my character never did. I went
Okay.
into the Deltan sort of their kind of military.
Okay.
Delta Force.
Fantastic.
Delton Force.
Nice.
I'm going to Starfleet history and looking for something.
You're going to
Like
what?
I'm using the Starfleet computers. I'm looking for something specifically in their maps. I'm looking for something.
Okay.
I'm looking for something nice.
Listen, the computers are not to be used for porn.
What do you consider porn?
Usually pictures of your mom, but
You know, I'm only going to give you like 1,800 more times to rip on my mom before
And
I
then that's
start
it.
to get pissed off.
Oh boy.
I'm going to use your computer, and I'm going to use your computer.
It's not me you got to worry about.
I will shank everybody here. No reason.
Okay.
All right.
I look at that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
all right. Cerise, you make communication, and let's see here. How long has it been since that happened?
That was, I don't know. We would have been on the same ship at some
Okay.
point. We would have been assigned to the same ship.
So
not
how
long after cadet school.
Okay, so but what I mean is, how long
And-
were you out of Starfleet?
Oh, would have probably been like 7 years.
Okay.
No, not even 7 years. No, we're young.
Yeah, you're still young though. If it's been
Yeah,
7 years.
Okay, 7 years out of cadet school. We were both graduating, same graduating class.
Okay. Screen comes up and you see this very familiar face. Her hair looks different than you remember. And she's staring at you and she goes, "Yes, Captain. How may I help you?"
I looked this up beforehand, of course. Is she married, and what is her rank?
She's serving as a lieutenant, and she's not married.
Despra, geez, how long has it been since we've talked?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't recall meeting you.
We were the same graduating class.
I forgive me, sir. I don't remember.
I see.
Did we have any classes together?
Yeah, we had most of our classes together. I apologize. I guess I don't know. I guess I was more interested in you than me. Never mind.
I'm terribly sorry, Captain.
That's not a problem. Wow, I'm a little saddened by that, but that's okay. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I was trying to. I guess if you don't remember, then I'll try to say one of the teachers. But with Professor McClurk, you remember him, yes?
Yeah.
What was his theory on time space singularities? Do you recall?
Yes, I believe it was something along the lines of technobabble.
Nice. Okay, that does sound familiar. Okay, nothing to be concerned with, and I appreciate you recalling that at least. If we're ever back in whatever, we'll try and catch up as best as possible. Either way, thank you, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Captain. She really seems confused.
That's fine. That's how I spend most of my time. And you should meet my Klingon engineer. Okay, thank you. Bye. Crap.
Um,
Okay, phase
what was-
2.
what
Do
was
I
Doc-
still
Oh, go ahead.
have my bone club?
You don't have a bone club on you.
Not in my in my personal chambers. I don't have that bone club that I got in the previous episode.
Is that where you're at right now?
I'm
in
in my
your
private
quarters.
Yeah, there's no other place I would want to have a private conversation.
Oh, okay. You take a look around and you don't see it.
In my mind, what did I do yesterday?
All right. The last several events that you remember partying on Sakara, and then the next day waking up hungover, but in a hurry to make more money. You took the weapons into the Badlands and sold them to the Maquis. And the last thing you remember was being in the hideout with the Maquis.
Okay. As these guys are doing their things, I'm going to start catching up with them.
Okay. While you're headed toward wherever they're at, what was the doctor doing again?
I was looking back at my own service record
Oh, okay.
because I was never in Starfleet.
You became a doctor first, and then were basically fast tracked through Starfleet Academy, as a doctor can often do. And
Did that occur? Did me going to Starfleet Academy? Did that in my service record coincide with when I actually joined the Delta Force?
it depends. How long of a difference was there between you becoming a doctor and?
Not a lot. I was
Then
probably newly qualified.
Then it would be a similar time.
Okay.
And then what maps was Nash looking up?
Oh, I was looking up. I was looking at a map from when I saw that real alien, because that's the reason why I left the Klingon Defense League. I saw a real celestial alien, and my dad was on the ship with me, and he died. But if I wasn't there, I know my dad's not dead. So yeah.
So are you just looking up star charts or?
Bo, I'm looking him up, and I'm looking up the star charts.
Okay. It would seem like he has deceased. And it looks like from what you're able to tell, with the Starfleet, on a Starfleet ship pulling up Klingon records, which isn't too hard.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying. No, not trying to get records from them, see if there's any kind of sighting of that kind of creature. I'm still trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, no, there was no sighting of the creature. And then what's Emilio doing?
All right, so I go to my room. I'm looking for my Tang. Do I have any of my Tang?
There's no Tang there, but as you look at your you look at your replicator, and it definitely is a little dirty. Like you've quite often spilt junk food on it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna give myself a mullet haircut, Billy Ray Cyrus style. I'm gonna have my replicator. They can make non-food objects, can't they?
Yeah, like simple objects. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think they can make like weapons and stuff.
No. I want to make some Brett the Hitman Hart sunglasses.
Oh, jeez.
And then I'm gonna rip, or if I can, the sleeves off of my uniform. Both sleeves. And while I'm doing all of this, I've got I don't like. I'm imagining it's in my head, but I don't know where it's from. But I'm going dun 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 dun.
The 80s.
So
Yeah. And so yeah,
Fantastic.
that's what I'm doing. Well, everybody's doing their thing.
Okay. Bill, Cerise, you're searching for you're headed to meet back up with these guys.
I suppose I'll be in my medical office in the sick bay,
Okay.
checking all of this stuff out.
Everything that you were just checking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, don't need to play it out. What I might do as well, kind of similar to what Bill was doing, I might try and put a call through to my mother on the Delta Moon and ask, did I ever consider joining Delta Force and not joining Starfleet?
Your mother pops up on the screen. She goes, "Oh, hi, honey. How have you been?"
Busy, very busy.
I can imagine.
It's a lot of work. Listen, I just wanted to ask something. So much was happening around that time. When I put my application in for Starfleet, did I ever talk about joining the Defense Force instead, or joining Delta Force?
I think you may have said something about it as a possible backup choice, but you've always dreamt about joining Starfleet, don't you remember?
Yes, but I just, I was just, it's okay. It's just something happened here recently. Nothing important, but it just got me thinking about, past choices and things like that. Okay,
Son, are you feeling okay?
I'm fine.
Maybe you should take a little vacation and come home.
That's probably not a bad idea. Once we finish this tour, I'll see if I can get a bit of R&R, and I'll come back. Being around other species is tiring at times.
It's all those suppressant drugs they put you guys on.
Yes, it is. I forgot to check for that. Did I find that in my earlier scan?
Yeah, you're on them.
Okay. God damn it! I've got to actually be charming. Yeah, absolutely. Which reminds me, I better go and take some more now. I'll be in touch. Thanks, Mom.
Okay. Screen cuts off. Bill, you come into the sick bay.
Okay. It's funny because this is actually what I wanted to do. I say, Doc, you and I are going to have to mind meld.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to go back and actually see the past and see what we're missing. Are you going to, out of character, are you going to be able to with the suppressants on?
The suppressants only suppress my pheromones.
Okay, cool.
So
Okay.
I don't drive everybody around me horny. So
Thank God. Okay, so I come up, we sit down, put my hand on the side of your face, a very emasculating thing, and I say, from my mind to your mind, from your mind to my mind.
And as the telepathic link is establishing between two telepaths, well, a telepath and an empath, but an empath will pick up telepathy, no problem.
Yeah.
As this is happening, you can't help but think how stupid it is. They think he's actually mind melding, and it's not just a typical.
Thank you for the DM's opinion. That's why I peed in your yellow cup.
Hey, you might want to have that checked because this is awfully dark.
I haven't been drinking as much as I usually do. All right.
I thought there was blood in it.
God, I hope not. Yeah, I peed coffee for almost a week after getting hit in the kidneys once.
Oh,
Yeah, it was bad. All right. So mind melding.
yes.
Okay. Both of your memories are fairly line up with each other, other than, different perspectives. But, you guys remember the last couple of days, basically the same thing, the partying, the Kirk pie and then leaving there the next morning, everybody was fairly hungover. Again, off to the Badlands and selling the weapons. And then you guys woke up here.
No, there has to have been something else.
So we sold the weapons. We then left, or what happened after we did the transaction?
You guys hung out for a while. You hadn't even left. You guys were still there.
But I mean, in terms of our personal memories, we'd gone to bed, or we were still in a social environment at the moment where we suddenly woke up where we are.
Still in a social environment.
Okay. I break the mind meld, the Derek meld. I say, okay, Doc, here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's an initiation or a test or whatever, but my working theory is that we're still there with the Maquis, and Jill and whomever is trying to test us to see if we're spies or whatever. Or if we can be turned. Maybe I'm completely wrong on this, but I believe we're still there.
Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, there's no sign
Can I
of.
walk in? Can I walk in
yeah.
on them?
Absolutely.
Like,
I was gonna
Oh.
assume
as
you were
as we're zipping up, you can walk in.
not again. Not again. We talked about this. Leave like a mark or something.
Hang a sock on the door handle or something.
We're in an alternate reality. I think we're in an alternate reality.
Oh no, go ahead. Keep going, guys.
Okay, where's Emilio? You probably shouldn't leave him on his own.
Oh,
I just
no.
sprinkle
We
some
gotta find
snacks
that little
outside.
tweak.
He'll find us. See,
Everybody-
that's him after the Cheetos cocaine.
What
Cheeto does cocaine.
what rank is Emilio in this?
Have
Lieutenant
to be at
Junior.
least lieutenant. Yeah.
Lieutenant Junior.
Okay, so on the
Oh,
comm system.
Wait, let me translate to you. Lieutenant.
Thank you. Yes, on the comm system, Lieutenant Earhart, could you please report to the medical bay for your routine physical?
Say prostate exam.
Did you hear that? Good.
Why you do that to him? Don't do that to him.
Emilio's like, I thought he'd never ask.
Oh.
Backwards.
He never thought he wanted it
Just
so
kidding.
bad.
Just kidding. I can't put words into a PC's mouth.
I mean, you could put. Never mind. That's
But you can put fingers in his anyway.
Man, That's not sanitary, and I won't have it in my sick bay, sir.
Yeah, talking about sanitary. Next time, remember to use the gloves.
And the KY jelly.
Your name is
Why
Bud.
does it smell like Astroglide in here?
Is that WD-40?
Oh man.
Sure.
Is there now? Is the most
that
important
way.
question is while we're here, is there any way that we can dismantle the medical hollow emitter and then install it on the ship? Because then, if I have to perform surgery on any of you, I can have holographic organs, temporary organs, while I'm operating.
Who are you asking?
What?
I'm just to these guys that I'm with.
Yeah, do whatever you want. Anyway, so the rest of us, guys, I think that we're still on the. Why do we need holographic organs? Why don't you
'Cause
make a
it'll be
holographic
cool.
brain for yourself? What the hell?
No, that's not a bad idea. Huh?
So
Anyway,
I
yeah.
repeat, I repeat what I was saying to Dr. O, and I explained to everybody else.
Everybody, give me an insight command check.
Inside. Oh dear. 14. Any? I don't think I've got any. No,
This is my.
I've got
Best.
an 11 and a 4.
How
So
many
2
successes?
successes.
2 successes.
I got 2 successes. I don't know if any of my things, composure, empathy, persuasion, probably not persuasion.
We're doing more of a. It's my best guess at a perception check, basically.
Okay.
What you got?
Nothing for me.
Oh, nothing. Okay. How about Nash?
What's up? I'm
Oh
ready.
my God.
Nash fell
What
asleep on the job, so he totally
No,
missed
'cause
out. So the two of you that succeeded, you think you hear you thought for a brief second in the back of your mind you heard a distinctive like giggle.
The hell? The
No,
hell is that?
you didn't hear that.
Let's start going through the alphabet. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, Q. Okay.
Come on.
I'm
And-
gonna.
Damn it.
Go ahead, Derek.
As soon as you say that, there's a flash. You're all back on the rabbit's foot.
Are we all together? Are we all on the bridge?
And
Or
Yeah. All of us.
you're all together. You're sitting in the in your kitchen, your dining area. And you're just staring at each other.
before this gets awkward, does anyone want anything from the vending machine?
Do I?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Freaking Dr. O-Bates over here. Okay. I'm gonna kind of reach out a little bit in my head and try and like focus on that giggle, the signature, reach out to which part of my mind it was, all that.
It was just kind of like a back of the mind kind of giggle.
Mr. Mixoplisic?
Soon.
You guys all hear a female laughing from what sounds like toward the cockpit area.
Female in the let's just go to the area,
I
guys.
go.
You guys go out.
Actually, Doc, you go first since it's a female.
Fantastic. Good plan.
Yeah, might be some
Okay.
hairball pie in there.
You guys walk in and the captain's chair swivels around
Oh no, phasers on kill.
and there is I'd say 30 something looking blonde female that's sitting there laughing, going, "You boys are so silly."
Commissioner,
Hello.
Girls are on my chair.
Can I shoot her?
I'm gonna shoot her if we have to shoot her. All right?
No, I should be able to shoot her.
Back off.
I'll
While they're
shoot
doing
you.
this, I shall go up and introduce myself.
I'll shoot you.
All right.
Hello, welcome to the Rabbit's Foot. I'm Dr. Aurelius, and well, I think I get the impression that you might already know who we
I
are.
start pushing her. I start pushing him so that he and she are in pheromone range.
She goes, "Oh, of course I know who you are, you silly. I'm Q." And she puts her hand out like that.
I know it.
I'll kiss her hand. It's a pleasure to meet you.
"Oh, you little gentleman. Oh, by the way, that pheromone thing's not going to work on me."
I had to experiment.
It was worth a try. Actually, no. I suppose my response would be, I didn't realize I needed it.
And then she goes, "You know what? In fact," and she goes like that. And Nash, Emilio, and Cerise, you guys all kind of look at the doctor and you're like,
Oh, she reversed the polarities.
No.
you guys can't help but feel
Attracted.
yeah, we'll just go with call a banana. And then she
Yeah,
turns around. Then she turns around and goes, "Just kidding."
Oh, thank
And I
God.
look at these three
A
and go,
success
we never.
and a failure. I
We
got a
look at.
success and a failure.
I was gonna say, I look
For
at you
some
three and go,
reason, my hand seems to be between two pillows until I realize
those are not pillows.
Oh boy. But yeah, she
I will look
does
at the
it.
three of them though and just go, we never talk about this again.
Absolutely
Never talk
not.
about.
And I give Dr.
Exactly.
Taco a good game. On the butt.
I'm going to go and sit over the other side of the bridge.
I said, Madame Q, you're in my seat.
She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." Totally as bubbly as can be. And she jumps up and she goes, "There you go." And she kind of brushes it off a little.
So I check it and okay, it's cool. It smells nice.
Ew. So what are you? What are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, well, you guys are always making fun of each other so much. I just wanted to see what would happen if you guys were really on opposite sides.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
you're on. Oh, you're a god.
Just having a little fun. Oh, you don't have to call me that silly.
In my
That's
mind,
weird.
guys, remember, if she asks if we're a god,
I can hear
say
you.
yes.
We
I
say
can
yes.
hear you.
Of course you can. It's a joke. I play for scenes from the movie in my head.
So, can we go back and carry on?
Yeah.
Back there?
She goes, "I've had my fun for today." And she snaps her fingers and disappears.
No card, no nothing. That's okay. I still remember the part of my mind she was in.
You're disgusting.
Now, I want you to keep the recording going. First, I want to know what you guys want to name this episode.
Stop playing games.
A very Star Trek-y Christmas.
The giggle.
The giggle.
Nah, that's stupid. That's stupid.
That's not stupid.
Yeah, it's not as dumb as Hobath.
Goodbye.
Oh god. Different perspectives.
I can't believe Derek said something
optical.
intelligent.
You like
Yeah.
that? You guys want to go with that?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody mark it down.
I know. I'm surprised too. Oh, bad.
I can't believe you guys didn't call it beer run. That last one. Let me know when you guys are ready for your post-credit scene.
We're ready for a post-credit scene.
You guys are all being walked down a tunnel. Every one of you have basically, when the sack's thrown over the head kind of deal.
Mhm.
And you guys are shackled from behind, and you're being very strong-armed. And you come to a room, and everybody is forced into a chair. And I'm talking very rough. All of the bags are ripped off of your heads. You look forward, and you see an alien in front of you who looks very similar to a slightly more humanoid looking gorilla smoking a cigar with a cybernetic implant in his eye, on one eye. And he starts laughing and he goes, "If you guys want to get out of here, you're going to have to work for me." And that's it.
Oh, I
This is
wanted
not
to talk
my
some
captain's
trash.
chair.
That
Damn it!
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome.
Fucking monkeys.
Hey,
so you've been waiting on that the whole time, haven't you, Bill?
Yes, I have. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Should I end this stream now?
Yep, that's fine.